Welcome to HDFC Securities 5-minute market wrap-up for the week ended June 21, 2024. Nifty moved sideways and ended the week higher by 0.15% but is now up 4.3% over the last 30 days. Bank Nifty saw a sharp rally to end the week higher by 3.3%. The BSE Small Cap Index ended the week up by 1.4%. Bank Nifty and financials were the biggest gainers during the week. Nifty IT Index also closed the week with gains of 1.7%. The BSE Oil and Gas, Nifty Auto and Nifty FMCG indices witnessed profit booking during the week and ended lower by more than 2%. FIIs were net buyers to the tune of Rs 9,100 crores. The net buy figure was boosted by several large block deals on Wednesday, including a Rs 15,000 crore block deal in Indus Towers. DIIs witnessed muted activity but were large buyers in the block deals on Wednesday. Month till date, DIIs have purchased Rs 21,400 crores of equity in cash. In the IPO section, the week saw three mainboard IPOs: Acme Fintrade India, DEE Development Engineer, and Stanley Lifestyles. Acme Fintrade saw an overall subscription of 54 times while DEE saw an overall subscription of 103 times. Stanley IPO is currently open. Large Avenues or Ixigo listed at a premium of 48% to the issue price. In top 5 weekly Nifty 50 gainers, ICICI Bank shares saw the highest rise, followed by Axis and HDFC Bank where all three increased by more than 4%. In top 5 weekly Nifty 50 losers, the biggest fall in shares was witnessed by Hero MotoCorp, which ended lower by 6%. Ultratech Cement, Maruti Suzuki saw a fall of more than 5% each. In select market movers, shares of FACT rallied 45% on optimism over changes to GST structure for fertilizer companies. Shares of Delta Corp rallied 4% on expectations of an amendment which would nullify retrospective tax demands. Among losers this week, shares of KEI Industries dropped by 5% after a labor strike halted production at some of the company's facilities. Shares of ZF Commercial Vehicle Control Systems fell by 8% after its parent, WABCO, sold shares in a block deal. RBI Governor Das joined the growing chorus of senior officials and regulators in voicing concerns about the retail frenzy in the futures and options segment. SEBI plans to introduce new norms to improve price discovery in IPOs. In the 9 months since JP Morgan announced that India's sovereign debt will be included in its emerging market debt index, foreign investors have net bought $10 billion of Indian bonds. In key macroeconomic news, UK's core CPI inflation softened to 3.5% in May compared to 3.9% in April but was in line with expectations. Bank of England kept its key rates unchanged in line with expectations. US retail sales were up 0.1% month-over-month in May, compared to expectations of an increase of 0.3%. China's industrial production was up 5.6% in May, softer than expectations of 6.2%. India's central government increased minimum support prices of various kharif crops by between 5 to 11%. India's IMD expects monsoon this year to be above average despite the delay. The US markets moved sideways during the week with S&P 500 closing the week with gains of 0.6% and remains at lifetime highs. Moving to bond markets, Indian bond yields moved sideways during the week. In the last 30 days, Indian 10-year bond yields have fallen by about 10 basis points. US bond yields moved sideways this week to end at 4.26. However, the bond yields have softened by about 35 basis points from the high of 4.61 reached at the end of May. In this section, we discuss select research reports published by our research teams. The same can be accessed on our website. Our institutional equities team initiated coverage on Bajaj Electricals with a buy rating and a target price of Rs 1,200 per share. The company has a leadership position within key categories in home and kitchen appliances and has a higher rural saliency compared to peers. We expect a 47% compounded annualized profit growth between FY24 to 27. We maintain a sell rating on alkylamines because of capacity addition in methylamines by domestic players and aggressive dumping by China. Investigations into anti-dumping concerns has been initiated. If anti-dumping duty is imposed, our profit estimates will jump. For J. Kumar Infra, our retail research team has assigned a base case price target of Rs 902 per share. In FY24, the company received orders of Rs 11,800 crores. We expect the company to report an 18% CAGR in net profit over the next 2 years. That is all for this week. Do refer to the detailed disclaimer on your screens. The securities discussed in the presentation were for information and educational purposes only. Thank you.